Hello, hi everybody, it's Orla here from orlabeesclothing.com, Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. Thank you for all the likes and shares. Thanks for watching our video that we did last week. I know there's not loads going on, ladies, at this time of the year and money's normally tight, but we still like to get the videos out there, still like to get the likes and shares if we possibly can. So thanks a million for the participation. We did our video last week. If you want to check the videos, you can go and look up along. Just put in videos. They don't come up within date order. They just come up randomly. Anyway, it's Orla here. What we do, Orla and Frank, what we do is we sell real clothes for real women, ladies of all shapes and sizes. We're a home-based business. We operate from Bray. We don't have a call-in facility, so we would rather that we send your stuff out, or if you're in Bray, we can drop your stuff into you. It's just that because I'm working at something else in the daytime, I wouldn't be here, plus we don't have trying on facilities or anything like that. It is an online business, which means we can concentrate on that side of it, getting the orders ready, getting things packed, having them out, and doing it kind of the way we need to do it without, we'd say, the interruptions of people calling. That's also then reflected in our prices, and we're hoping that our prices are good, and I'm being told by people that they're coming in at around half the price of the retailers. We know the difficulties that the retailers have with all the different expenses. So anyway, that's it. Just another thing, ladies, we normally raffle or do prizes every week. There's a slight difference with that. From now on, and from last week, anybody that wins a prize, when you win the prize, we'll just message you to say that you've won the prize. And then we'll ask you if you can just register on the site, and that basically means your email, your address, that's it, your telephone number maybe or not. And then when that's up there, basically you'll have done that. You can message us back and just say, I've put in my details, and then obviously we can send the prize out to you. So it's just that way of recording it, and then it's also us recording the stock going out. As opposed to the way that we have been doing it. So anyway, hope you're all good. It's a cool evening, ladies, and I thought we'd kick off just to say we've loads of stuff coming in. Honestly, ladies, it's coming in now day to day. I can't put everything all in together, and it's a little bit early yet anyway. So I thought I'd start with some of the things that would see us through the season as kind of staples, and a few other bits, and then obviously next week we're going to try now for the next few weeks and do one once a week as much as possible, if time allows. So anyway, I thought we'd kick off tonight, ladies, with this one, and it's called the Avril. It is a dress, and I know I'm wearing it with white tight jeans, but I just thought I'd just throw them on for this evening. Obviously you can make this look very, very different with a pair of tan tights and a pair of high heels. But just showing you, ladies, kind of, I suppose, the versatility of the clothes. And I know we say that we don't do very dressy clothes, but I honestly think, ladies, for this one, that you could dress it up. In size, it goes from a 16, I've said it's 14-16, my tissue's in there, 14-16 to a 26, so it will cover the larger ladies. You can see that, lady, there's plenty of it. It's got nice little bit of a lace detail and a tie on the pocket. They're a nice long tie. It's a nice length. I'm 5'4", and you can see it's just right on the knee. So it's a really nice one. Nice if you have the tanned legs, maybe in the summertime. Turn up the sleeves, nice bit of jewellery down the front. I know I'm wearing it with the scarf now, but that's just to kind of show you the versatility. Just on these scarves, ladies, these were our new scarves that we had in, and I know certainly you've bought them. This is the golded one, the pink. It's got a slight little gold. That's, I mean, that is lovely, ladies, but I'm just saying more as a scarf. They're absolutely fabulous scarves. They absolutely double as shawls. They're on the site, and I know sometimes, ladies, sorry, I can have a discrepancy between price, but these are on at €10. I think we put them on at 12 and decided that was a little bit too much. We wanted to try and make them a little bit more accessible. So these are €10, ladies. Now we do have different varying of scarf. We have scarves. We have another scarf which I think is 15. I'll show you in a second. That's the satin imitation silk. We call it a satin scarf. Anyway, this one is a lovely one, and just to show you, ladies, just to give you an idea, sorry, that's well covered, it's just the way that I have it on, and again, that is the Avril, and I think it's on at €34, ladies. I just wanted to show you some of the colourways that it's come in, and just some more little versatility. This is it in the baby pink, and in the case of this one, ladies, That's a really nice scarf that we have that actually has almost, they're greeny hues, they're also fawny. I think they're fabulous colours, and that's with the pale pink. That's it at the back, ladies. It has a lovely end to it. It's really nice, beautiful, and it's got a nice little bit, you know, it's not real skimpy, so really coming from, it's not as light, say, as some other garments. Coming from the end of this month, I think you'd be fine in that. Camis if it's cold or out, but you get the drift on it. It really is a nice one. The pale pink is lovely. Here we have the cerise, which is the one that I've on, and I teamed it up with, that's the scarf I was saying is the more expensive scarf. It's the only one of that we have. Again, you've got some lovely, the turquoise, which I think is going to be huge this season, the turquoise, the jades, the greens, and you've got the flower in that. But that, ladies, makes a really nice outfit. That's just to give you some idea. You can do that, you know, you can dress that up and have it really nice. And I know I probably shouldn't have it with a pair of leggings. And also, ladies, this is it in the baby blue or the powder blue, and that's another beautiful one. There are some other scarves there that would go with that as well. So that's a new one, ladies. That's on at €33, and I think it would be really nice for an occasion. I'm 5'4". That's it there. It is it's right in the middle of my knee. It's not even now just touching. It's a little bit more than that. And also these kind of slightly have a shape where they go slightly out and then back in again. It's not necessarily a shape that's made, it's the way these people make these clothes, which are quite clever. It's not necessarily big making at all. It just means that it's basically the type of cut that they do. They kind of do an out, and that's very much the boho, the shabby chic kind of look. So I think that looks really nice, ladies, and I'm sure you can come up with your own ways to pretty that up. I'll take my tissue out of there, to pretty that up, and to do it whatever way you want, with a really nice pair of tights and a nice pair of sandals to match. And I think that's a really nice one. Excuse me, because I have a black under stuff on this, which doesn't help. So anyway, ladies, that's that. I think that's a really nice one. And I think that's worth a look at for if you have an occasion. And again, the beauty of this is you can dress this one up for an occasion, and then it's one that you'd be able to wear into work, and you'd kind of get two lots of wear out of it, because you can wear this into work with a pair of black leggings. You know, you can pick a pair of matching leggings or not. When I say leggings, I mean a dressy pair. And what you'd also find, ladies, is we have some lovely, our trousers, ladies, which are €20. There are stretch jogger trousers, Italian style jogging trousers, and if you have a look, ladies, and you go like that, that may not be the pink, that would probably be better with the white, but that just gives you some idea. They would look absolutely fabulous underneath. Also, I'm just looking, there's another one. No, I don't have it here, but it's actually that one, ladies, in white. They're €20, and they're our Italian style trousers. Just as we've touched on.
Jogging trouser.
Yeah, Italian style trousers, or joggers, yeah, we call them. And just as we've touched the trousers, ladies, I'll go into that. Not going to do a real long one tonight, ladies. I'm just going to show you some of the Italian style trousers. That's the star with the navy faded. I would recommend them, ladies. I'd particularly recommend that one because it came in slightly bigger, and they were saying for ladies anything 14, 16, particularly up to 20 on that. You're not buying these, ladies, for the bottoms. You're buying them to cover over the bottom with whatever you're wearing, and then it's the leg is the part that's nice. If you've got problems with your legs and your legs are really swollen up or something, they're not going to fit the bill. But if your legs are good and you're not retaining fluid or whatever, say, on your legs, but you've got a bit of weight around the tummy, they should carry you from 14, 16 up to a 20, and certainly we found them good. And I do know there were ladies that were 24s that were wearing them. So just showing you some of them. That's a denim and white and pink. That one was a Tiger, thank you, Frank, and slightly a little bit smaller. That one was, by smaller, ladies, I mean not on the waist, but a little bit shorter. A lot of these just come down to, which is quite common with trousers these days, they're coming down to just about touching, which is, again, with the younger people are wearing their trousers shorter and you're seeing a little bit of leg. I've no problem with that, but it's just to point out that's the way they are. There's a red. Don't forget, ladies, we have these trousers. I know we've been starting to buy them. And that's a nice blue and green, and I think that one is a good one for picking up some of the colours that you're going to see coming in this year, as you know, as very striking colours. Just that, ladies, if there is anybody watching, and I know you don't have to be watching now, ladies, that's absolutely fine, but what I'm thinking is if you could possibly let us know, ladies, what area you're watching from. That's one thing. And another thing to ask you, ladies, is what colour do you think is going to be the biggest colour for this season, or what colour do you particularly like? So I suppose two things. What colour do you like, and what colour do you think you can see being in? Because the two are not necessarily the same thing. So that's it on those, ladies. That was just another one. I show that? Sorry, ladies. And that was our little bag on the front, which is €12. It's a fake suede, and it has our little jewelled bits on the front, and it's a crossbody bag, ladies. They really are nice. The next one I'm going to touch on, I know we have these, ladies, but I've had some new colours in them, or a restock of some of the colours. And also I wanted to speak to you about that because it leads to the next top, or the newer tops that we've got in. This, ladies, is our Flary tunic, and we ran this last year. I think it's a fabulous top. It's a very casual top. It runs from size roughly 14-16 through to a 24-26. It's very much a sweatshirt material. It's a thin one. That's the petrol blue, say, ladies. That's the baby pink. They came initially with the necklaces supplied. I remember saying that to you at the time. That is the new one in, which is the lovely royal blue or electric blue. There's also the navy, which we didn't always have because the navy sold out. And if you notice on the new ones, ladies, some of them, the older stock is the ones in the middle, they don't have the necklace on it. I'll put a necklace in, it just won't be the exact same. But anyway, ladies, that's the navy, and that's the grey. And those, ladies, are €27. They're on the site, and they're a fabulous top. And just to say that I have got some more colours in. That's I think that one is a grey, and that one is a denim blue. So they're there, ladies, and the reason that I'm kind of doing these tonight is because, yes, we have got more in, and then the new thing, ladies, that we got in and we put on the site is, this is a new top, and I've described it, I've said it's like the Flary which is on at €27. But this one is, in its own way, it's very similar, but it's also quite different. First of all, ladies, the weight of this lot that I'm holding, it's about 2.5 times the weight, so the actual garment is a lot more crisp. It's a kind of a heavier style. It's absolutely ideal for the springtime. I'll just take one because I genuinely can't hold them, they're so heavy. So this is more, it's cotton with elasticine, but there's also, to me, I would describe this very much as being like gabardine. This one is the charcoal, and you'll see, ladies, that it's got a nice little silver variegation around the top, and then silver variegation down the front. The pockets turn like that, or sorry, the pockets are there. You've got the two, the sleeves, and they can turn up. It's just, ladies, much more. The other one is what you call roll edged. It's just basically cut, so it's kind of a very rough top, but it's a lovely top. The Flary did incredibly well selling. This one, so as we call it, much more refined. It's sewed down. It's got an internal piece, so it's a much heavier garment as well, ladies. So it's definitely warmer. So anyway, that's it. I'll show you the colours, ladies, and then I might pop one on. That's the grey in it, which is always beautiful, storm grey or cloudy grey. You've got they do also, ladies, they did come with the necklace, because I think when they discover that things sell well, they give necklaces and then they take them off, which is terrible. But anyway, this, ladies, is the beautiful baby pink one, and that again, it comes with this necklace. It's two side pockets. It's got its little variegation of the silver down the front. Some of these colours, again, ladies, I feel are really seasonal colours. You've got the green.
Do you want to say hello to Lisa Brady and Catherine O'Reilly Green?
How are you? Hi,
Excuse
Catherine,
me.
how are you? Thank you, Frank. This is a lovely grey, I think, or green, sorry. It's like a jadey colour. I think these are fabulous colours. That is certainly a new seasonal colour. It's not new really, ladies. It's always been around, but you know what I mean. And then just a little, I wanted to say on the scarves in relation to these. So really, I suppose, what am I saying with that, ladies? It's a warmer one. It's a heavier one. It's got a nicer cut. It's definitely ideal for spring because it is that bit heavier. Also, it's going to be a nicer garment because it has a nicer cut, and particularly probably for the slightly larger ladies who've got a better cut on that one. The other ladies might get away easier.
Catherine likes your turquoise scarf in the background.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Catherine. Yes, that's on this one. We'll come to that one now. Yes, I think that's a lovely colour myself, Catherine. So we were saying there's the greeny one and this scarf. And what I just wanted to say, and I know Catherine's commented on that one and we'll come on to that one as well. Of our larger scarves, ladies, this I think is a fabulous scarf. It took me ages, if I'm honest, to even see the colour difference. I could see on the invoice that I'd ordered green, and that's there, ladies, in navy. Now, I think they're fabulous scarves. Why? Because you've got your white dots, which is going to be very springy for anything, in terms of anything that you've got when we move on over the next few weeks. You've got your white dots. You've got your lovely piece of turquoise, which I think is going to come into lots this season. You've also got your little bit of leopard, but not too much. And then in the case of this, you've got a green base. It's a kind of almost jadey, but nothing loud. It's just really nice. Going to go fabulously well with the navy, or in fact also with the green. And then the same with the navy one. Those scarves, ladies, are €10.
Thanks to Anne Whitty for liking and sharing.
Thank you to Anne. Those ladies are fabulous, and they'll also double you up if you've got any little occasions and you want to throw on as a, over your shoulders as a shawl. So they're really good, ladies. I think I'll try on the greeny one in a minute.
Yeah, might as well.
I also wanted to show you, yes, we had here, there was another lighter green too. That again, just ladies, is a different scarf, and just to show you how and again, you've got the turquoise in there. That one is the darker one, ladies. I'm honestly, that's the navy. Sorry, it just shows you how difficult the lights it can be to show. That's the navy one. There was another one, ladies, which is have I lost? Yeah, I have lost it. But I found it. Was lost and was found. This one, ladies, is just to show you the jade colour, which again, all these greens I think is going to be a huge colour this year. Green to blue actually, and in fact turquoise. This is very much the case in hand. Again, it's the one with the variegation down the front, ladies. They're €30. You get your little necklace, and that scarf is 10. And I think that's a fabulous combination. And you can see there the greens. And because it's the green going to blue, I don't think you kind of get this overall sense of green. I know some people don't like it, but I think you like it this year when you see it coming in very much contrasted with the turquoise. For me, I think that's going to be the season colour. And of course, all the colours will come in. Just again, ladies, anybody wants to tell me where they're watching from, and what colours do they think are going to be big for this season, and what colours are their favourite colours. And I'm just going to slip this on. So hi to anybody that's tuning in, or anybody that's going to be watching retrospectively. It's Orla here from orlysclothing.com, Orly's Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. We're a home-based, family-run, online ladies' clothing business, and we sell real clothes to real women who are all shapes and sizes. If we could possibly ask you to like our Facebook page, if you haven't liked it, we noticed kind of getting past, we're down I think at 2,985 likes. We're trying to get up to the 3,000. I don't know what was going on with Facebook over Christmas. We got loads of likes, but we seem to have struggled to get over our 8.5, and they're coming on. So they're coming on and then they're coming off. But anyway, ladies, I'm sure we'll get there. I'll just grab one of these scarves. So, ladies, this is the green, and it's actually
Carmel wants to know how you keep. I'm not too bad.
Hi, Carmel. How are you? Cheeky. Right, so ladies, that's that. And I think you can see it's got more of a shape. The white is not necessarily, and plus, ladies, they're quite a thin pair. It's not necessarily the best colour to show it, but I suppose in fairness you will have lighter colours coming, and I'm a great believer of you don't need to not wear white over the winter. Maybe a nicer, slightly stronger pair than them. You can kind of see my legs through, and they're probably a cheaper pair. You can. So ladies, that's that, and that's it at the back. And again, to say, if you're asking me, just in a comparison, that's the other one. Sorry, this does come with that. So does this one, as it happens, but you can see, ladies, it's just kind of a completely lighter material, and it's a really good product. Plenty of you have bought these, ladies. They kind of you wash them, hang them up to dry, but it's definitely a thinner one. This one is much more shape, so I'd say if you had a little occasion, ladies, you wanted to dress it up, you wanted to do it whatever way yourself, and you can see with the pockets out, in terms of size, ladies, this is probably covering from a 14 through to about 24, 26. And it's
Shirley
not
Frankton says hi from
Hi,
Wexford,
Shirley.
and she loves the green.
Does she? Yeah, I love it myself, Shirley. And also, ladies, just to show you a little bit.
What part of Wexford she in?
What part?
Don't know.
Just to show you, ladies. Shirley, you might let us know what part of Wexford you're from. This, ladies, is going down to below the knee, and this one is above the knee. But they really are nice, ladies. And again, as I said, you could pick out. I'm not saying I can't pick you now because you'd have to put a little bit of thought into it. But in terms of going to some, you know, you could pick out a pair of trousers. Oh, my lady is falling. You could pick out a pair of trousers, ladies, that might match up. Sorry, hold on now. Yeah, like just to give you a quick, and again with the green one, you know, there's various combinations, ladies. Obviously then not with the tie. If you did that, you'd have to have a plain scarf. But that just gives you some idea, ladies, and that's the kind of thing that you could wear with them over the summer, certainly coming in. And again, don't forget on our trousers, I was trying to get, I didn't get them at the right time. There are plain ladies joggers, and they fit up to a 20, 22. They really are comfortable and nice. They're all on site at €20. They're under our trousers. Yeah, so ladies, we've done loads on just these, I know, but they really are a practical style. And another lovely thing about them is, if you wear them, you can wear your leggings with the variegation or something. You can, with the plain tops, I found last year that people absolutely loved the plain tops and seem to be buying loads of them. You can match them up with nice scarves, you can do your jewellery, and you very much then got a block of colour which can be very flashy.
Now hold on, have you got a few minutes? Lisa Brady says the clothes are going to be smoky wisteria, dusty rose,
Yeah.
pops of light coral,
Yeah, well, we have
muted
that.
turquoise,
Yeah, well, we have the turquoise.
emerald soft gold, and
Emerald soft gold.
and I read that without my glasses. Go on.
Oh, very good. Well done. Okay, yeah, no, I agree with that. What was the first one?
Now
You
you're
called?
asking.
What?
Smoky wisteria.
Smoky Wisteria.
Wisteria.
Oh, wisteria. Oh, that's purpley. Okay, wisteria are normally purple. Okay. Yeah, I think purple is lovely, but I find it's a colour you'll get a few buying, but maybe unless for me, I'd put the money on the turquoise and the green and the jadey kind of, and the olives. But sure, we'll see, ladies. And you're still going to have yellow, hugely. Will still be very much a colour, I think, as well. Was yellow in there?
No.
Okay, but thank you.
Well, unless one of those colours is yellow, and I don't know nothing about it.
Who gave that information?
Lisa Brady.
Thank you very much, Lisa. That was lovely. Thanks for that.
And lilac.
And lilac, yeah, lilac. I think my bridesmaid's dress was actually lilac. That's a long time ago. So yeah, that's those, ladies. I'm gonna.
Shirley lives in Enniscorthy.
Enniscorthy.
We used to live in Gorey.
Oh, did you, Shirley?
No, we did.
We did.
And Castlebridge.
And
River Chapel.
And River Chapel. And England.
And everywhere else.
Keep going. And Bray. I'm back at Bray. Now, let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to do a very teeny bit, ladies. I just wanted to remind you that we have these. These are for the slightly smaller ladies. Lovely time of the year to get into these. They're going to fit anybody roughly from a 10, 12 up to, I think, a 16, 18 max. Really nice top, more probably a 16. Very nice, very pretty for this time of the year. Might throw a quick one of them on. I think, ladies, there was just a couple of euros off them, but I think they're about 22. Also, ladies, to say I apologise, because the last day I think I said that I'd reduced all the tiger and whatever. I had, but whatever I did, it didn't hold it. But I've been in again, and you'll find for any of the leopard prints or any of them, they've all been reduced. And there are genuinely some good bargains on those. And just tip, if you go for the lighter colours, like say the white leopard, there's a lovely white creamy leopard one. If you put that on, ladies, with a pair of white plain trousers for the spring, I think that's a lovely look, and it's not a bit heavy or leopardy or winter looking. And just if you go for a different colour, it's kind of getting away. And also the leopard in the darker colours can look really nice with the white pair of trousers. The idea of wearing the white trousers through the winter, I think, is a really nice idea, and it just kind of brightens things up. Yeah, so thanks for that, ladies. So to anyone new tuning in, again ladies, I'm only going through this spiel because I'm changing here. It's Orla here from Orla's Clothing and Jewellery. Facebook page, orlabiesclothing.com is our website. We're an online ladies clothing business. I suppose just something else, ladies, that I should be saying is that we post nationwide for €3. If you don't, ladies, like using the internet, you can phone us on 015167111, and if when you do that, ladies, we could possibly ask you to leave your name, your address, and to be no harm to leave your email on that if you can. And then what we basically do is very quickly just go in and create an account, and then when we come back to you, we can ask you. You can also leave the name of what it is you wanted. All of our products have a lady's name. Just be careful, because I've had a little bit of confusion where sometimes something has the same name. Then if somebody calls it out to me, I may not be able to see it. But anyway, ladies, I'm just saying, say like it's the Diana Top Pink Spots. Just call out Diana Top Pink Spots. We'll come back to you, ladies. It may not be on the day that you phoned. It could be a day later because of how we work and picking up messages off the answer phone. But we will come back to you. And if you say in your call, could you please process my details? That just means we've created an account for you. Nothing to do with your money or anything else. We've basically put in your name and address. It means you can go in yourself, ladies, and buy things. If you don't want to do that, you can phone us on the 015167111, and we can put the order through for you with your card over the phone. And by the way, just ladies, in terms of security, because people don't often know how this works, basically when we're putting your order through, we basically are just typing it in. We're not allowed to take credit card details or anything like that in terms of holding them. Yes, we can take them, we type them in direct, and when they're gone, they don't come back up. There's no way of us accessing your information again. So anyway, ladies, just that one. That's one of the white stars. We have those, ladies, in the bigger tops for the slightly larger ladies. Just remember, on the bigger ones, it is quite a big size. It's a big kind of a gabardine one, but when I say, like, you're basically talking on that from sizes, I'd say 18 through to 26. There are some of those in white, and I think they were reduced as well. And then this one is definitely the smaller one, and I think you're talking 10, 12 through to 14, 16, maybe not to 18. But anyway, that's it, ladies. So that's the those. And there was another one then that I'm just suggesting that you look at some other things, which would be these. This was a sweatshirt, ladies, that we had. It's a white one, and they also came in pale blue, and it comes with a little scarf, which is nice at this time of the year. So if for anybody's going on holidays or something and wants to go over and just be nice and warm and then kind of take this off, that's an ideal one if you're going somewhere nice and warm. And I don't think it's too dear. I think it's about 22 or 24 euros. A lot of what we would have had from last year like that would be reduced slightly, some of them obviously more than others. So I'm just going through those bits at the minute, ladies. I'm just reminding you, I think these were the last two dresses of all the dresses we had. Ladies, this is a pleated dress. It was on at 27. It's now down to, I think it's 16 euros. Somebody had one last week, which was the black one. These are the last two. It's a really nice dress, actually, and you could wear it with either black tights, ankle boots. It would look really, really nice, or some leggings. That's a really nice one. And again, that'll bring you right up into the spring, kind of coming into the summer. It's heavy, but I'm just saying it's a nice buy-in for 16 euros, ladies. I don't think you can go too far wrong. So that's a really nice one. I'm reminding you of what we got in, which was last week. This was our beautiful pattern. This one is, I think that's navy, isn't it, Frank? It is. That was the navy, the feather, or sorry, not the feather, it's a leaf top. It's got the elasticated, it's not a waist, it's definitely down around the knees. And it fits ladies across the board from 12, 14 ladies, I think we're right up to a 26. And the reason why is basically, ladies, you just knot this, you know, the bigger the person is, you can basically just tie it like that. It's lovely, it's very flattering, and even on the dark colours, which I think are lovely in it because you see the colours through. You've got the yellows coming through. It's really, really lovely. That would need our plain scarves. We do have plain scarves online, ladies. I think they're crinkled scarves and they're on at 7. They're not very wide scarves, but they're lovely scarves. So that's the denim blue. That was the navy. We also have that in black, which is a fabulous colour. I don't have it here. And we had it in white, which will be a popular one, I'm sure, coming into the summer. This doesn't need to be teamed with the scarf, ladies. We just have the scarf there anyway. But sorry, actually, we'll take it off because it's taken from it. And that was one of our nice mustard scarf with butterflies. And this is the top in white, which I think is a lovely top. And I think you're very much seeing some of your colours there for the summer. I think you're going to have your turquoise. You're still going to have the tail end of the oranges and the yellows. They're very much there. You've got almost black to navy, and you're going to have your creams and natural colours coming in too. So that top, ladies, I think is on at, oh, I'm sure that's on, I think, at about €29. It's fabulous, ladies. It almost doubles up as a dress in that it is long. You can see that in terms of me. It'll come down about to there, ladies. But really lovely and a great one. Lovely one, I'd say, for going on holidays. You could travel in it. It's one you could dress up. You could wear that out for an evening, and I'm sure it'll look really, really nice. Just, ladies, I'm going to move on to cardigans. Because basically, in terms of the cardigan, we have literally got, I think it's 2 red ones left. And I'll tell you then about the other colour, which is the aubergine. I just wanted to see if that is our red cardigan. That's a nice scarf going with it. I'll pop it on here. So we have 2 red left. The aubergine are also left. I think the aubergine, basically, we photographed it because we didn't get a proper photograph. And just saying, they're a great cardigan. That's it, ladies. It will fit roughly, we're saying, from a 12-14 up to an 18-20. They were on, ladies, at €16, so there's 2 red left. This was another scarf which would go really nice with the red. I don't know. The scarves are fabulous, ladies, and at €10 I don't think you can go really too far wrong. This was the red one, and the beauty of that is you've got the red. Red will always be in. Particularly you'll see red and navy. I mean, I forgot the most obvious. Red, navy with white coming in the springtime. Always nice and sharp, nice and crisp. And then on this you've got red on the scarf, but you've also got a lovely touch of turquoise going through, which I think again is really nice and bringing in colours that we are going to have for the season. And just again, ladies, giving you, you know, you've got something like that, which it's cold and we're going to get some cold weather. Now, just on that thought, ladies, I've got a new cardigan coming in. I can't give you a picture. And it's in a good few different colours. There's some nice creams in there, pinks.
Round, let's see the back of that.
Sorry, that's the back. That's just a very much it's got 2 pockets. And it's very much kind of a go round the place, throw it on cardigan. It's great, covers a multitude and does the job, keeps you nice and warm. Great one for work, ladies, just to have on the back of the chair or whatever and grab it and go. And there's a nice little kind of a springy bounce which you can feel. The other, I couldn't get any more of these, ladies. Sorry, I just continued to the bit about, that's the aubergine colour. I know everybody knows what aubergine is, or will mainly do. It's kind of it's like a very deep purple, but it's so deep that it almost goes into grey stroke black. So I'm saying, if anybody wanted, some lady got the black one the other day, but the last black one, if anybody was keen on black and we don't have it, I'm genuinely saying try this colour. That's it, ladies, with the navy scarf. That's the, again, navy scarf, just also to show you, ladies, if anyone was interested. That's the difference. You can obviously see it under the light just when they came through.
There's a foreigner watching now. Adele Brooke is watching.
Hello, hi Adele, how are you? A foreigner from Gorey, not? Hope you're well, Adele, and hope Frank is well, and all the lads and lassies. This one is the kind of the greeny colour, and that one is the navy colour. And just, ladies, I'm saying to you, there's a few of, if you liked, this is a longer cardigan, it's warm, they're €16. You can't go far wrong. I think there's a few.
I should be showing the camera. I've got it on you instead.
Sorry.
Should have shown the car and you put me off there for a minute.
What?
Come on.
Who are you blaming? Me?
No, it's not your fault.
So sorry. Yeah, ladies, they're ideal. They keep you nice and warm. And I'm saying to you, there's a few. Try the aubergine. Genuinely, it's not. It's just a dark. If you like your blacks, ladies, or if you like your kind of your winter dark grey, that's the colour then to go for, because I don't have that colour, and that is clear, not clearly, it's so deep, ladies. You'd be asking people what colour is it, and I genuinely think they'd be hard pressed to tell you. I was saying to you ladies that I have a cardigan coming in, and it's one with a bobbly, it's less synthetic-y, it's a lovely cardigan actually. It'll be shorter, a little bit more springy, it's definitely warm, and there's some bobbles on the sleeves. I'll put them up on the sites, ladies, they're due to come in. Should be Monday, Tuesday. I'll put them up straight away because I know we're due to have a cold snap, she says. So anyway, you need a cardigan. It's just great to have a cardigan, even if it's something that you just throw into your bag if it's not too heavy. And the ones that are coming in are probably going to go to there, but they cover the bum, the problem points that we want. And let's hope that they're nice. So that's that. Another thing, ladies, was just, I think it was, who was saying about, somebody said, I know who it was one of the girls I went to school with.
What she said, what?
She was saying about this ladies is one that I'm just trialling. It was different. Now, sorry, I'll go back to this and then I'll come on to that.
Catherine, you mean?
Yes, Catherine Frank, thank you, yeah.
That's all right.
These ladies were everybody had one at Christmas. We were selling them, I think, ladies, they were €8. I can't remember. They were €8, yes they were. Our plain ones were 7 and these were 8. So this was our leopard scarf, and we had them in white and grey, and we still have them. And just to say, ladies, I'm just doing in terms, because some people said they were a little bit short, and they're absolutely not a huge scarf, ladies. That's them there, and they're fine. And then this one, ladies, is a new one that I discovered, which I absolutely love, and I think again on colours, we were saying our other turquoisey one, which is with the turquoise colour, it's very much along the same. It may be a fraction longer. I think, ladies, that's a fabulous colour, and I keep saying I do genuinely think this is going to be the colour of the season. Also, the whole animal thing is going to continue, so you'll see bits of it etched on things. I don't think it'll be as much, but I think it's saying. So I think that's a fabulous scarf, and it's on at €9. I think it's one if you have to have a scarf. Again, I'm just saying, ladies.
And Ellen Eastwood is watching as well.
Hi Ellen, how are you? How's things? I hope you're well. And hope your mom's keeping well as well. And Kim and David and Mark and Anne-Marie, because I know she's due to have her baba quite soon. Just ladies, to give a comparison to these in size, just to show you, ladies. This one is 9, and I mean it's nearly half the width. It's a good size, ladies, in fairness. It's just they're nearly double it. And then on length, ladies. But then again, just so you see what you'd be buying. The other ones go more to being shawly. They're beautiful scarves, but so is this. I think that's a fabulous pattern. So if anyone's interested in that, I think there's a couple of those there. I've got more coming in. But just to say, I think that's a really nice one, ladies. Anyway, that's another one. And again, that looked really nice with our Avril I'd call it a tunic dress, but it is very much a dress, ladies, because it goes down. That is our little blue jewelled bag, which is an imitation suede, and it's on there at €12. And our little chain that you can kind of see through, which I think is really, really nice, as opposed to they're on at €10. There's loads of them on the site, ladies, and we're saying they normally come with a kind of a suede effect. Some of them did have leathers, other were suede effect. I think we have the wings. There's this one, which is the big leaf. There's the what is there? There's wings. There's a heart, and there's something else, ladies. There's a few others. Go and have a look, because they're really nice, and they're €10, and they make really nice gifts. And again, they're quite boho, and what's unusual about them is the length of them. I find it's very hard. You get plenty of chains that will come up to here or here or here, but you don't get them to come down here, and I think that kind of suits this type of clothes that we're doing, and plus the see-through feature I think is a nice idea. That's my personal favourite. Just ladies, on the bags, there was a winner of the competition, which I'm not going to announce genuinely, ladies, because I want to have a look through. I'll probably, even though that prize will be given this week, I'll probably have a look at the likes and shares for this video, and combined with we put up a post and said we'd be live or last week, so it doesn't really matter, ladies. It's just the fact that you're liking and sharing. Again, if we can ask you to like, share, if we can ask you to check that you have liked our Facebook page, that in particular, I find, I don't know what happens with Facebook sometimes, but it's almost like the likes become unliked, and obviously then that reduces them. I'm not saying there's not the odd person that's just tuning off because they've had enough of us, fair enough, but in the main we're growing. So if I could just ask you if you could make sure that you have liked the page, it means we'll come into your feed. It doesn't mean we have your details or anything like that, ladies. It's just that you've liked us on Facebook. On these little bags, they're €10. They're another nice little present or gift from anybody. Last week's winner, we were saying, was that, and it was one of the scarves. I think it was the navy or the green. Just again, ladies, when we announce the winner, just remember to go onto the site on the front page. That's orderbiesclothing.com, and on the left-hand side, there's I think it's sign in. Or register an account or something. You're not making an account, you're basically giving us a record of your name and address so that it's on the system with your email address, and then when we send the gift out it's clear what we've done and we have it there. So yeah, that was just another scarf, ladies, which was the yellow scarf. The last little bit then of what I wanted to do was, we did the trousers, sorry, we make her decent. Actually, I think that's it, ladies. Yeah, that I just wanted to show you again. Sorry, ladies, we'll take them down. That was the, I think I might have done this, ladies, apologies, but it was a long day. That was the average tunic in the pink. I didn't show this. That's a really nice scarf, and it's just showing how that's more already, but I think that looks really nice. There's a little touch of sparkly gold running through that. But it's just how another colour kind of totally brings it into something else. If you wanted to have a pair of navy shoes or something, high heels for that, that would look really nice. I think they're very nice occasion dresses. And there's a nice little bit of quality. You've got your little bit of lace, which I didn't really say, up around the outside of them and the pocket. And they're really pretty. I mean, I actually think that's nice enough, ladies, in a very plain way. Depending on how you want to play it, you could actually wear that to a wedding, and I normally say our stuff you couldn't. But if you're somebody that kind of carries plain very well in terms of having a block of colour and then maybe a really nice hat and a pair of shoes and a bag, not with the scarf, then that would look absolutely beautiful, and I think it would fit the bill. So for €34, I don't think it's too bad that way. And that one, ladies, was just to show again, just using, that was the navy one. I think I did that one I did with the turquoise, and that's just showing you there. So I think, ladies, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for all your likes and shares. Maybe you might just mention us to a friend or somebody that you think might like our stuff or be interested in that sort of stuff. Our clothes are running for all shapes and sizes, and it's very much the boho look. If you could, ladies, just come back to us afterwards and put the colour that you think will be the season colour. So say, think this colour is popular, or the colour that you particularly like to wear in the spring stroke summer, because it's doing a few things. It's giving us an idea of what colours people are liking. Also, if you can tell us what area you're from, and this is when you go retrospectively, ladies, you can just type it in and tag it on the end. So the bag and the scarf I'll try and do as soon as I can after this. We've got loads of stuff coming in, ladies. The actual cardigans, I'm going to get them on the site as soon as they come in, so they should definitely be on, ladies, by Wednesday. So if anybody's looking for a cardigan, they'll be coming on in all different colours, and they're really nice. They're quite a natural looking wool, and you can see kind of the knit on them. So they'll be coming on during the week, and I'll probably have on other tops that I will have put on towards the end of the week, ladies. So don't forget to visit the site, have a look, and then if you want to visit again, if you're looking for your bargains, I did go in yesterday or the day before. I was at work yesterday, so the day before in the morning time, and reduce down some of the tops to make way for the new stock, because there's loads going to be coming, and we probably will have more bags and scarves. So anyway, that's it, ladies, from myself and from Frank.
Goodbye.
Thanks a million, and hope to hear from you again. Take care. Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.